What's going on, gentlemen? Today we're doing something a little different. If you've already bought the Never Broke Action Pack, you already know what the deal is. If you're interested in the Never Broke Action Pack, this is a explanation of what you get and how it will benefit for you. And if you ain't interested, I'll see you later. All right. So one of the first things that we need to do is get into the psychology of the Never Broke Action Pack. What is Never Broke? I talked about it on O'Shea's video. I'm going to talk about it again here. First of all, you need to have money in your wallet. You need to have money in the bank. And you need to have at least 90 to 100% of one credit card open line wide open. Because if you have money on you, you have money in the bank, and you have money on a credit card, you have money in three places. Now, why is that so important? Well, first of all, you develop the habit of holding on to money, and you develop the habit of managing money. Very, very important, because this is what's going to happen if you start hustling, right? And you start making a lot of money because you have no financial discipline, which is something that you can learn. You're going to incorporate that money into your budget. You're either going to move, you're going to get a new car, somewhere, somehow that money's going to be absorbed into the regular addition of your life. Now, with the Never Broke Action Pack, we're going to teach you how to set up these three things, because regardless of how much money you make, if you don't manage it, you're going to have problems. You're going to have situations and you're going to have consequences. One of the things I did years and years ago was I urged everyone to set up a savings account and put $5 a week in that savings account. And I remember like 2 years later, I got this email. And it was like, hey, Glendon, I had this serious toothache, right? And I was wondering what I was going to do. And I was like, oh, crap, I have this savings account, right? And he had $10 a week coming out of his check going into the savings account. He had well over $1,800 in his savings account that was a painless, effortless way. And he's like, I went ahead and got my tooth fixed, and I still had $1,300 in that account. And he said he raised his standard deduction out of his check to $25 a week. See, this is the thing that kills most people. Many people feel that if only I make more money, I'm not going to have these problems. The problems you have are not based on income. The problems you have are based on the lack of financial discipline. Because if you're blowing $30K a year, you're going to blow $300K a year. That's just how it's going to be. All right. So let's get into it. Once I get my screen together. All right. It is the Never, which, let's go ahead and look at the pricing. It's $1,000, so it's $500 or $499. So there's 50% off. And what I'm doing is going through what you get in this. And the code word is action, all caps. All right, so what do you get? You get 30 days to 2,500. You get 30 days to 2,500 the physical products, asking for the money, how to be an Uber salesperson, disruptive money, personal and alternative cash, how to never be broke again, the 24-hour startup, the hustler's mindset, pimping your mind for success. I threw in some older webinars, Hustlers Kung Fu webinars, the 10 essential steps to hustling, and a $25 hustle. Now, I don't care who you are. I don't care what your situation is. If you, and let's just go with 30 days at 2,500. If you just took this course and went hard for 30 days, you would not only get the $500 back that you spent, but you would probably be at $1,500, $2,000. Lately, we've had these challenges, and this month we still have a challenge, and I'll be talking about that a little later today. But we've had a lot of people make $2,000 from the free information on YouTube. Now, once again, these are the people who keep up with me because there are roughly 2,000 videos on Hustlers Kung Fu life skills. And if you haven't been keeping up over the years, literally for you to go back and review all these videos would like take you 6 to 8 months if you were watching videos for 8 hours a day, 7 days a week. Because it's all interspersed in there, but you got to watch all those videos. You got to take notes. Because I've given a lot of stuff away for free. So imagine what's going to happen if you have a compressed blueprint on how to make money. And you're not only getting this, you're getting all of this, because this asking for the money, how to be an Uber salesperson, that course alone, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you have experience or don't have experience. If you are an absolute bum, that course should get you $1,000 a month. Now, let's look at this. So you buy the course, and let's say the first month you only make $300. Wait a minute. You don't keep paying for the course. It's a one-time cost. So next month you make another $300. Part-time, not really even killing yourself. So you're $600. So in 2 months, you're $100 ahead of where you were. And let's fast forward that you finally wake up and start taking this course seriously. And at the end of the year, you made $15K off a $500 investment. Oh, wait, whoa. Then next year you make $30K. Then the next year you make 40. Then next year you make 50. Then next year you make 100. You see where I'm going with this? Because many people are like, man, that price is too high. No, your ambition ain't high enough. That's the problem. You're looking for simple solutions to complex problems. Being broke is not something that just happened overnight. Being broke is something for many years. It's just developed a lot of those bad behaviors and then teach you how to make new money. Because once again, I'm going to be real with you. If you don't correct those bad money management habits, you could win the lottery and be broke in 5 years. Every time I hear that or hear of a situation like that, it just, these people are getting tens of millions of dollars after taxes. In a few cases, they're getting like $100 or $200 million, and then they're in financial distress and 5 or 10 years later. And the answer is they don't have a plan for that money. It's just like, well, it's finite. It's really finite. 10 million, 20 million, 30 million. That's a fixed sum of money. Finite. But they think it's infinite. They think it's going to go on forever and ever and ever. And they just don't have anyone, or they don't trust anyone to lead them in the right direction, because that is a travesty for you to be making or to benefit from that large sum of money. And in just a few years, you'd be broke, or you'd be in some kind of financial distress. That makes no sense. And what this course will do for you, and let's be real, you're going to have to work the course. It's not like you could just buy the course and then go out and buy a website and then plug up a little marketing. This course will change your life. This bundle will change your life if you do the work. So what I'm going to do, because we're talking about resale, we're talking about how to hustle. And also, let's talk about that. If you don't have any experience, making money online is very challenging. Many people don't even know anyone that's making real money. Like anyone, like you go out to Craigslist, you throw something on Craigslist, someone comes gets it, they buy a phone, sofa. What you've made money online. When I'm talking about making money online, I'm going to quantify that. Making enough money online to live on. That's where I'm going. I'm not going like, hey, You can throw some stuff on eBay and sell it. You've made money online. But have you made enough money to support yourself, to pay bills, to pay the mortgage, to pay child care? Have you made enough money like that, and to do it consistently? That's hard. I don't care what anyone tells you. I don't care how the hustler porn you watch. Anyone that has a successful online business has invested time and money and in probably 1 to 5 years of effort before it really started paying off. That's real. And this is something else too that you should be aware of. One of the things that I am doing is I'm giving you the things that I have done, the things that I am doing. These courses, the information in these courses is the reason that my YouTube channel is financially successful. My YouTube channel is not like YouTube successful. I was at a summit last year and I met this girl, and she has 1.6 million subscribers on her YouTube channel. She makes $6,000 a month AdSense, which is really nice. And then we were just showing around and she saw how much I was making. And she's like, whoa, wait a minute. You don't even have 1/15 of the subscribers. I said, baby girl, it ain't the subscribers. It's the equity. It is the gains. It is so many more things than just a subscriber number. And, it just opened up her eyes to a new thing. I have consistently made money based upon these skills that you will get in these courses. This is where it started. Because let's go with asking for the money. And this is something that has informed my decision to stop asking, to stop running ads. The super chat pays significantly better. And I'm going to just be real with you. If 3 or 4 people super chat like $20, $30, that's way more than AdSense. It is worth it for me to ask for the money. Then it is more worth it than it is to do AdSense. This video shouldn't have any ads on it. If it does, I'll get rid of them, because the super chat is where I make the most money. Last month, because, we'll talk about that. I used to, since I make money, and this is not information that you should utilize if you don't make money with your YouTube channel. I was running paid ads on my channel because I got a return. It's like for every dollar I spend, I got 5 back. So it worked for me. But YouTube keeps changing the rules. So I'm in the phase, and I did it intentionally during the summer, because the summer is when traffic typically drops, because people are out on the lake, out on the boat, having fun, enjoying the summer. And with lower views, I'm making 4 to 5 times more money with the super chat feature than if I was to rely on AdSense. But once again, asking for the money, how to be an Uber salesperson. Every time I do a live stream, I was like, hey, I need y'all super. But mentioning it gets me super chats. So asking for the money, how to be an Uber salesperson. If you go through this course and you kick it hard, this can change your life. If you were to go through, let's see, it's really 30 days, 100 and 30 days to 2,500 physical products. This is for people who want to flip physical stuff. Asking for the money is how to be a salesperson, which I think is something everyone needs. Disruptive money, personal cash. I talk about various forms of money. I know there's the Bitcoin thing there, but I don't really talk about Bitcoin that much. How to never be broke again, the 24-hour startup. And for some reason, it actually works now. You get the hustler mindset, pimping your mind for success, the webinars, the 10 essential steps. So you get tremendous value in the Never Broke Action Pack that will last you for the rest of your life. I want you to really, really think about that. You spend $500 today and you get a decade or 2 or 3 years of benefit. Name something else that you can do, spend that kind of money and get that kind of return. This is why I don't invest in the stock market. Typically, me doing what I'm doing yields me a much greater return than the stock market, because I used to be in the stock market and I had a portfolio of almost $2 million. But guess how much I put in there? Because I was saving half of my income. I put in like 1.5 over a few years. It wasn't the market that was getting me that money. It was the business. And that's why I was like, you know what? Let's pull this out and do something else with it and pay off some bills. And it's just totally reorientated my thinking. So I want you guys to understand that if you get yourself a good side hustle, makes you $1,000 a month. And let's just keep it in the realm of reality. You're unseasoned. You don't know what you do. You've never sold anything. So you get to $1,000 a month over a year. That's 12 grand. You're up $11,500. But then the next year, as long as you keep doing what you're doing, you got to understand that, because for my first 2 to 3 years of storage auction business, I didn't make a lot of money compared to what came later. I didn't actually clear what I was clearing when I was with JDA, but I knew that there was power in used stuff. In that third year, we broke 400K with a profit margin of 85%. You understand? That's still a lot of money even after taxes. So once again, you got to open up your minds, get real, drop the pretense, drop the excuses, and be prepared to work. Because right now, and I'm doing this because it's the summer, people are having garage sales. People are literally giving stuff away. They'll have the garage sale, and then at the end of the garage sale, they'll put like everything at the curb and it's like, come get this. There's so many ways to stack your money this summer. If you're a hustler, if you've got the proper equipment. Proper equipment is space and a vehicle to transport this stuff. A lot of people are trying to hustle with Uber. That's just not cost effective. I appreciate your hustle, but it ain't cost effective. So, once again, if you're watching this video, the link is, and I'm going to put all the links and stuff below, it's action, and you get 50% off. And I'm going to leave it like this, because if you really, really hit it hard this summer, and you get your attitude money, and at the end of the summer, at the end of the fall, like going into 2019, you got $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 in the bank. That sets your 2019 up like, I don't know what, you also, the confidence that comes from selling stuff. It is intoxicating once you get good at it. And once you keep going, you will become good at it. So that's it. This is just for a promotion that I'm running on Disruptive Mail. Like I said, if you already bought it, thanks. I appreciate you. I am going to update the Ask for the Money course. So you're going to get that. And for the new people, be realistic, because if you make $40,000 a year and you're able to add another G per month, tax-free, that's like 25% pay raise. You know how powerful that is? And then if you handle that new money correctly, then that sets you up to get more money. And all that's in the Never Broke Action Pack. So with that, I will see you guys later. And I will put the links and stuff below so everyone can take advantage of the Never Broke Action Pack. Plus there's going to be a surprise that's coming. So with that, I'll see you guys later. See you at 7 p.m. tonight, because we're going to have a burner.